Busy forecast here. High wind warnings, so that means winds possibly over 50 miles an hour out of the north. Then we have advisory level winds in both the northern portion of our viewing area and also in the southern. And that same time frame more or less, and that means wind speeds would stay mainly around 15 to maybe 30, maybe 35 plus miles an hour. Now we'll focus on the cold. Freeze watches for both the Santa Maria, maybe the coastal plain, kind of just off the beaches, to San Ynez and also the Ojai Valley, and that means 32-degree temperatures or less for more than 2 hours. So obviously ag interests will need to watch that. Now we have the low elevation snow. This is something that hasn't happened a whole lot this winter, and snow levels below about 3,500 feet, maybe a dusting there, and then possibly up to 5 inches once you get above 5,000 feet. The radar is active, but mainly in our far northern reaches. What you're seeing in other parts is mainly upper level and mid-level cloud cover. It's sort of a false echoes, or at least the echoes are there, but the rain would not be hitting the ground. But a little spire, maybe a little tongue of energy right there over my shoulder is threatening, again, some of our northern areas in northern San Luis Obispo County. But otherwise, that's about it for right now as this thing is rolling through. A lot of 50s, a few 40s popping up already. And there are the arrows, the wind. The bigger story with this will be the chilly temperatures and probably more importantly, the wind. And those arrows coming straight down means it's bringing in the cold air and also a lot of strong northerly flow, a lot of moisture there. So again, the chances for sprinkles are definitely there across the country. The winter that wasn't is now the winter that is, as the northeast is definitely getting hammered by a pretty solid storm. Temperatures are very winter-like. Everyone talking about how mild it was, and that was, and now it's definitely not, as you can see. Our storm track really pushed up north, but it's interesting because it's not quite out of the region enough, and you can see all the colors right there. That's all winter related. Not quite strong enough to hold the storms out of our area completely, so we're sort of flirting with moisture. So we'll call it a winter storm track. Definitely skiers will like this for the Sierra and Southern California. Light rain and mountain snow, blustery damaging winds possible. The damaging winds, let's hope those stay off. More surf, plus the tides are starting to go back up as we head toward a new moon, and a lot of wind swell could bring in some trouble. I got those alerts coming next. Quick changes overnight tonight, quick chances for real light sprinkles, wind, and then look at how it kind of blows out of here over the next couple of days. Wednesday, though, there could be another chance. Rain totals really minimal at best. And now we'll go ahead and look at the big map and watch high pressure right there. It never quite goes away. The storms, though, are allowed to kind of sneak in over the top. So both Wednesday and then as we head towards Saturday, you see another shot right there. And this map doesn't quite go out far enough, but the following week we could actually see more. All right, wind strong out of the north-northwest, stay north, and then maybe even a little northeasterly as we head toward Monday. But for the most part, a strong northerly wind. All right, there are your temperatures. Tomorrow morning, really cold. And then as we head into the afternoon, we don't warm up a whole lot. 50s, we repeat and do this again as we head into early Monday. And boy, school, you're going to want to definitely dress warm in those early morning hours as we go maybe upper 50s to very low 60s at best. All right, there's the south coast. Again, wind will be our focus as well as chilly temperatures. As we head up and around Point Conception, Gaviota, look out. You'll probably get some of those strongest gusts over the next several hours. Again, very slight chances. It looks like right now we could probably say that our northern areas, maybe around Cambria, back down toward Morro Bay, and then it'd be nice to get more rain for everybody, but it looks like right now you're the only slam dunk on the rain. And as we head into Ventura County, again, rain chances minimal, but wind definite and some really chilly temperatures. Now we'll look at the surf. A lot of wind swell, so it's a combo swell on top of a big ground swell. High surf warning for the central coast. You bring it down a bit, means waves a little bit smaller, but a lot of surge potential out there with that high tide around 6 a.m. of a 5-foot plus degree. All right, there's your chilly mornings the next several days. Slight chances on about the middle of the week, and again, slight chances next weekend. Overall, though, the big theme this week will be a very chilly morning and overnight, followed by a cool at best afternoon. So really, it's going to be very winter-like, and we'll be right back.